Game is against a 4Q, but we're gonna keep it super basic that even beginners can understand. Okay, so this person should know some basic stuff already because they are 4Q, and that's pretty high up there on the rank. Hi, have fun. Have a nice game. You always want to tell your opponent to have a nice game because you want to be nice to your opponent. Without your opponent, you can't really play. So we're going to go ahead and stick with a 4-4 and a 3-4 like every other game that we do. Okay, so now we're going to approach the 3-4 first. We don't want white to enclose the corner. And then he hanes underneath to defend the corner. We're going to hane here. And then we're going to connect. He should jump here. And then we pull back here. And that'll be a Josuke, so it's pretty balanced. Okay, that's bad because that's going to leave some weakness later on for us to attack here, but that's okay. So since he's playing high, I'm going to play high too. No, actually I want to play low. Okay, so he made some weakness here. So there's a weakness here. He needs to defend later. He should have played here. There'll be no weakness. So now he's probably going to approach one of our corner. So he approached that corner. And we're going to go ahead and pinch really far away. We're going to pinch right here. We could have defend too, but we already have a stone here, so we don't want to defend. We're going to pinch. We have a strong group here already. So we're just going to pull back here. So he jumps into 3-3, we pull up. Now he's going to probably hane underneath to threaten to connect his stone. We're going to prevent that. So we're going to block it, and then once he protects his stone, we're going to protect our stone, then he's going to jump. And this here is another Josuke. Okay? And after that, we get Sente. And then,
this is my car.
okay. After that, we're going to get Sente, and then we are going to approach his corner down here. Okay? So that's the last approach of the corner. So far, one Josuke up here and one Josuke here. Nothing too fancy yet. Okay, so he defend his corner, and then we're going to pull back here. Okay? So we're playing a little lighter this time. We want this point because now if we corner and close, then this point is really good. So let's see where he's going to do. His opening so far is not that good because he's isolated to here and the bottom only. Okay, so he's approach here, so we're gonna play the same thing as here. We're gonna pop underneath and pull back. He's gonna connect, but this time he doesn't have enough room to expand. So, and we're gonna play here instead of here, okay? Because that leaves a weakness, remember. So we don't want that. We don't want to play the high here. That's pretty bad. Because this move here is pretty good. So now he has to jump here, which looks bad for him because it's too close to this tiger mouth. But he needs to do something to settle this group here. So far, so good. Nothing too fancy. He needs to jump. If he doesn't jump here and settle his group, we will play here. Okay, so to settle his group, he wants to attach. We're gonna play at the bottom here. We want to settle this group too. So either he has to pull back and then we push one more. We're gonna push here. Take away his base. He's going to push and get the top, which is okay. But now we have an attach move here to kind of separate his group a little bit. Okay, so he push, he leans. He still needs eye space here. Okay, so he's surrounded by enemies. He needs to stay safe, and so we can attack. Okay, so here he wants to connect. We're gonna let him connect underneath. Then we're gonna play here. and then our group is connected, so it's fine. You don't want to block here though. You block here, he's gonna pull up, and then okay, so now I guess he realized that he needs some space here. Alright, so we're gonna play this wedge here now. This is a centralized move. It's kind of like a fighting technique. He can't really cut us because now he cut us. He can Atari us and then we'll run up. Or he'll Atari this way and then we connect, see? So, it's going to be hard for him to attack this stone here. And then we are going to Kosume this way to attack these groups. So you see these 3 stones, they're cut off. And this group is settle, so this group is very heavy. It's a settle group here. So he only has 4 liberty, he has to be very careful. He can jump here. But now this is what's called a splitting attack, where he has one weak group here, okay? And then another weak group here. So we just, first we're gonna play here so we can play this move in Sente. So he's gonna play here, we're gonna poke down, push here. All this to sacrifice this stone, he's gonna Atari. And then we're gonna Atari here. So just to get this move to help us attack this group. That's right, so it's kind of closing white off in the center a little bit, and then now we're gonna attack this group some more, right? So we stick together, we strengthen this 2 stone, 3 stone together, and we attack this, okay? And once we build a thickness right here, attacking this group, let's say this group escapes, we'll have thickness here, then we can attack this, poke here. Alright, so he pushed here. Remember, this move's gonna be crucial later, okay? Alright, he does that, so we can just play strong here. We can connect back here too, but that's too slack. These stones are pretty strong here, and then now we have a peeking move. So, this group is looking to be in some real danger here now, okay? And then we're gonna play here to close them off. Okay. First we gotta decide which group we're attacking, okay? So we're attacking this group. That means we should strengthen this on the outside first. So I'm going to... Actually, we're just gonna play push here. Yeah, we can push here. Let's keep this fairly strong so we can attack this later, okay? And then we can develop the center right now, right? So we push him this way to build a wall, and then now we just play here to build another wall, and then we get the center here, right? So I guess the next step is about direction of play and getting your stone to do what you want it to do and give it some purpose. So right now it looks like he's cut off here. See, this move is very crucial. That's why we sacrifice this move right here. So we poke down, then we sacrifice this stone so we can play this move here. And then now this move is going to come in purpose to help us with this fight. You see that? So while we were fighting this, we took a little break and come over here first. Get this exchange and then come back just to get this move in to help us with this, right? If this move wasn't in, white can just bend here and just connect, right? But now this move's here is blocked, so it's gonna be hard for white to try to live here. We're gonna bend here, right? So now this stone can connect to this group or this group. This gives us one eye right here. So even if he connects under, we can just play here, and then we have 2 eyes. All right, it's looking pretty bad for him. Oh, he can't even save this stone because there's a weakness here. Okay, okay. He's trying to play some squeeze move on us, but it's not gonna work. Okay, he threw in, and we capture, then he squeezed. But after we Atari here, he connects. We Atari here. Atari here. He connects. We Atari here. He has to take, then we push here, and that's, he's dead right there. So, his corner is alive. So this stone that we sacrifice has become very, very powerful, right? It's leaving some really, really nice algae left. So algae is like little leftover potential when when a group of your stone dies. Okay, so we're gonna play here tiger mouth to connect this stone and this stone. Double tiger mouth. Now he really needs to make some eyes. Alright, so here is why his move is not going to work. So we throw in here. He takes, we Atari. If he connects, we Atari and then push. And then we kill this thing. Right? So, okay, so he should have connect. He can't do that. So this stone turns out to be the crucial stone to the game. So this push, then this play here really comes out towards the end to help this fight here. So he has to take, and then we Atari inside. And then this whole thing is dead now. Okay, this game might be a little too complicated for beginner's game. So I think we're gonna try to find a lower level here. There was a lot of reading and stuff here. I don't think this makes a good beginner's episode per se. So right now, and then he has no room to make two eyes in here, so he's dead. And he's also dead here also. And then he's also dead here. So he's dead everywhere. Okay. So we're gonna play here to poke out his eyeball. To poke out his eyeballs. We didn't even have time to exploit this thing, right? He really should try to... He should really learn his Josuke. That's not gonna work, of course. No, that's not gonna work. Here we have two. It's fine. He has to connect, and then we can always have time. He needs to play a move down here too. So, even though this is not gonna make an episode, I want to review this real fast. See where his mistake is. First, that is a mistake. So this is a mistake right here. He needs to fix that. Yeah, I feel bad because he felt like he'd play a bad game, but it was just like he was overpowered. But here, he shouldn't play that. He should really play this. The reason we play this is now that's not a threat. But when you play this, later on black has this, then he has to defend, and then black can settle real fast in the invasion here, so it's not good. So he should play that. But then okay, and then after this he's approached the top. We could have played here too, and and then that would have been Josuke, and then we can just enclose this corner as the last corner play here. That's not bad. But we chose this because we kind of want to develop the top. And we already have a stone here, so even if he invade in and we give him this looks pretty good. This stone looks like the perfect extension from this high wall, right? So this area developed pretty nice. So that's why we want to counter pins. Give him up the corner, kind of. But we also can also take this way. Because this stone is here, it limits his power, right? So this stone's not as powerful anymore because this stone's already taken the extension space. And then we approach the corner and then we pull back. Pull back is really not trying to develop this, but really trying to develop the double extension from your cornerstone. And then he approach inside. We pull back. Really, he should play here. Even though it looks bad, he should play here and settle this group. And then next, black might play something like this to secure this area. The attachment, it's okay too. The result wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.